Welcome to the Textbook 2.0 online tutorial. This tutorial will walk you through logging into the system, updating your account, completing lessons, tests, and evaluations, and tracking your progress. All BabyNet system personnel have been pre-registered for Textbook 2.0. Your default login is your first name dot last name, with the first letter of each capitalized. Your password is your first and last name, all one word, all lowercase, no dot. For this tutorial, I will use the name Joe Doe. So my login is capital J-O-E dot capital D-O-E, and my password is all lowercase, J-O-E, no dot, no space, D-O-E. Now click Login. After you have successfully logged into the system, you will see the courses in which you have been pre-enrolled. All users have been enrolled in BabyNet Basics, and those who have successfully completed lessons in Textbook 1.0 will also see BabyNet Advanced along with a thumbs up beside their completed lessons. We will revisit the courses in a few moments. First, you must update your account. We strongly suggest that you do this on your first login. To update your account, click on the My Account link in the Tools pane. You are now on your personal info page. To update your account, now click Account. The first thing you must do is enter a new password of your choice. Password should be at least 6 characters, and Text recommends that you use a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols. Your login must remain the default. Please take time to check that your first and last names are entered correctly. We ask that you also check to ensure that your email has been added correctly. It is very important to keep your email address current because the system will send your password to this email if you happen to forget it. Now please select your employer and your system role. For employers, contracted providers are those who have contracted with BabyNet First Steps to provide any service other than service coordination and special instruction. We also have Department of Health and Environmental Control as an option, Department of Mental Health, Department of Disabilities and Special Needs. This is those employees who work for DDSN State Office. BabyNet State Office, those who work directly for South Carolina First Steps, Family Connection of South Carolina School for the Deaf and the Blind, DDSN contracted providers. Those are providers who contract with DDSN to provide special instruction and or service coordination. And then any others. And if you happen to work as a DDSN contracted provider or an other, please add in the comments section who you specifically work for. Your system role. There are many options here. Please note that special instructors and service coordinators have 3 options. Those who provide both services, those who provide only service coordination, and those who provide only special instruction. Also, please enter how many years of experience you have working with the birth to 3 population, your highest level of education, and your degree or specialty area. When you have all of these fields complete, please click the Submit button. Note, if you do not click Submit, your answers and input will not be saved. Text will periodically send system-wide messages requesting that all users update their account profiles. Next, you will learn to track your own progress. To begin, click on the Learning tab. Under the Courses tab, you can view which courses you are enrolled in and which courses have been completed. Be sure to click on the plus beside any course in order to expand and see all lessons associated with that course. To see any completed lesson not associated with a course, click on the Lessons tab. This is where you will find the status of BabyNet Advanced and BabyNet Electives lessons in the future. Once you have successfully completed lessons and courses, you will be able to view and/or download your training certificates by clicking on the Certificates tab. If you have any completed courses or lessons in which you have earned a certificate for, you can look under Functions and you'll see a certificate icon. You can click on that icon in order to download or print your certificate. And finally, for a summary of your entire training record, click on the Training Record tab. Be sure to expand all groups to view all lessons associated with courses. To print this page, click on the printer icon beside Tools, or to download it as a PDF, click on the Adobe icon. Now let's begin the lessons. To return to your Textbook 2.0 homepage, click on the Home link in the upper left-hand corner. BabyNet Basics is comprised of 3 lessons: Introduction to BabyNet, BabyNet Service Delivery System, and Introduction to the Individualized Family Service Plan. The lessons should be completed in order because the content is cumulative. Let's click on Lesson 1, Introduction to BabyNet. Notice you have several panes with various features. In the Shared Files pane, you will find any documents associated with the lesson. In this particular lesson, you will find PDFs of each PowerPoint slide, along with the corresponding speaker's notes. Click on the file name to download. Please feel free to view or print the documents to use while completing the lessons and tests. To begin the lesson, click on the green Start Lesson arrow. Now click Start Unit. You will notice a new window opening. I will pause the lesson to review the features of the player. You can maximize the window for larger viewing area. On the left side of the player, you can view the presentation outline, thumbnails, speaker's notes, or search within the presentation. At the bottom of the screen, you can pause and restart the presentation. Use the left and right buttons to move forward and backward within the presentation. Also, if you notice just above the textbook logo, the total time for the presentation is posted. Each of these presentations includes a self-assessment. The self-assessments contain 5 questions that are taken directly from the final test. The self-assessments are not scored and are provided only as a way to familiarize users with possible final test questions. After you have completed and reviewed the self-assessments and the presentation slides, click on the X in the upper right-hand corner to close this window. Click on the blue right arrow to go to the next content unit. After you have completed the final presentation in the lesson, you can click on the lesson test. In order to successfully complete the test, you must score 90% or higher. You have 3 attempts per test. If you do not successfully complete the test in 3 attempts, please contact the TECS office for technical assistance. Please note that each lesson has a 30-question test. To return to your home page, click My Courses. After After successful completion of the Lesson 3 Introduction to the IFSP test, you are asked to complete the end of course evaluation. Some of you will see the evaluation directly following Lesson 3, as you can see in this example, and others will see the evaluation just above BabyNet Basics, the BabyNet Basics course title. Both links take users to the same evaluation. After successful completion of all lessons, test, and the evaluation, you'll be able to print your BabyNet Basics certificate. Successfully completed courses will show a thumbs up and a certificate icon beside the course title. Click on this certificate icon to download, save, or print your certificate. You'll notice the South Carolina Part C credential is referenced, also your first and last name, the title of the course, and the hours that the course is worth. Thank you for viewing this tutorial and for your participation in Textbook 2.0.